These are gorgeous, fully custom homes sitting on 1 to 2 acre lots with established trees just 15 minutes from one of my favorite suburbs. We are right here in the Cedars, which is a luxury acreage community. And typically you're gonna have to spend well over $1 million to get a custom home like the ones we're gonna be showing you today on 1 to 2 acres, but that is not the case here in the Cedars. In fact, the last builder we're gonna show you today has homes starting on these massive lots at $700,000. And each one of these builders is completely unique. So as we walk through them today, we're gonna be telling you the differences, but we are just 15 minutes west of Montgomery, Texas, the birthplace of the Texas flag and home of Lake Conroe. So we have a ton of growth headed out this way with a lot of new shopping and conveniences, but you still have that laid back country lifestyle. In fact, my family ranch is just 5 minutes down the road. This is where we come out to relax and retreat, but a lot of the growth is headed out this way. So if you are looking for a fully custom home without breaking the bank, you're gonna wanna look right here in the Cedars. Now let's go inside and see what this builder has to offer. Hey, before I welcome you guys inside, I actually want to turn you around and I want you to get a look at the lot sizes out here because this is really where it all starts. Anybody can buy a nice custom home that's right on top of your neighbor, but guys, this is the front yard out here in the Cedars. We are in a cul-de-sac lot sitting on 2 acres, and as you'll see here in a minute when we show you the backyard, they haven't even used all of the lot available. But what I wanna do is I wanna get you straight inside of this home because the first thing you'll notice is the width of the home. Because you're out here on these larger lots, you can build really wide homes. In fact, the developer has a minimum width size, not a maximum, a minimum. You have to build a minimum of 65 feet wide. You gotta be 50 feet off of the front of the street. And so it really spaces these homes out. And the other first thing that you notice is just the height. This is a grand room. You've got the cathedral ceiling running straight through. And as we'll see when we get to the back patio, it actually connects and keeps that huge cathedral ceiling out there. But this is the main heart of the home and it connects pretty seamlessly over here with the kitchen. But I really like what they did around the fireplace. You'll notice the detail work. So they don't have the gas logs in there, but that is just so cool. They have like the black brick in the herringbone pattern, and then they've got the black shiplap going all the way up. Pretty good sized family room. You could fit a huge sectional in here, and then these ceilings, don't catch me lying, but they look like they go from maybe 16 to, I don't know, 22 feet. They're massive. So as we flip around, you've got the kitchen and it's kind of just side position. So it's all one big open living room, but it's very much its own space. Plenty of counter space. You've got the 4 bar stools here. And I don't know, you tell me in the comments below what you think the theme is here. I don't think it's too farmhousey. It's got a little farmhouse undertone, but this is Black Oak Custom Homes, and this is their signature series. And I wanted to start with Black Oak. We're gonna kind of work our way down. Black Oak is definitely one of the more premium builders that actually has a model home here in the Cedars. So a lot of their finishes are gonna be higher end, but what's really great is a lot of their finishes that we see throughout this home actually come as standard features. And so they're not bait and switching you with their pricing. They are very transparent. So starting over here, you got this nice little kitchen counter space, tons of storage. This is not the pantry, by the way, if I can get this open. This is just extra cabinets to store all of your stuff. This is gonna be the pantry back over here, and it is huge. Walk in, it's got the little slider door here, so tons of space to hold your goodies. Because let's be honest, the grocery store isn't right down the street. That's not what you're buying out here. You're buying to be out here kind of in the country on some acreage. So you're about 10, 15 minutes from your closest grocery store. Now, you got your refrigerator. They did stainless steel appliances in here, but because it's fully custom, you're gonna be able to pick your appliance package. These are more approachable appliances when it comes to pricing, but you can obviously go crazy if you want to. Now, a couple things to point out. They did the 2-tone cabinetry down here. I love that they actually build all of their cabinetry custom on site. So one of the perks of building with Black Oak is they've been working with their trades for years, some of them up to 15 years, which means they know who's in here working on the quality of the homes. They're not just buying these from Home Depot. These are quality cabinets that are custom built on site. So you've got a huge farmhouse sink here, and then check the view out into the living room. One thing that I like that isn't a big priority for a lot of people, but it is for me. I want to be able to see the TV from the kitchen. And there's actually not a lot of homes we go in where you have that direct line of sight, but it's football season right now. So I want to be able to see football. If I'm in here, you know, helping my wife in the kitchen, whatever we're doing, I want to be able to see that football game on the TV. So now they don't have a big formal dining room in this home, but I prefer this. I don't like having a separate formal dining room. Let me know what you think. but they've got this as the dining room. Currently has a 6-seater table, but as you can see here, even with the chairs pulled out, there's plenty of room. So if you want to cram it in for an 8-seater or even a 10-seater on Thanksgiving or those holidays, you're going to be able to do that. So let's get you outside, because one of the big perks of being out here is the fact that you've got massive lots and you've got this privacy. You have a huge covered patio. I like that they went ahead and coated the concrete out here, so you actually have kind of a nice texture to the back deck. And then get this, you're blocking the sun, so you have shade, but you're not killing that natural light coming into this house. In fact, because of the ceiling height matches inside, a lot of that light comes through those open upper windows, and so the home doesn't feel dark and dingy. It feels nice, light, and airy. They even have a cool little fire pit going on down here. But just to give you an example of the lot size, this is a 2-acre lot. They've got lot sizes as small as 1 acre out here, and they've got them going all the way up just over 2 acres. They haven't even utilized all of this. They've got a little creek running here, but the lot actually goes further back. So when you get up on that drone and you see how big the front yard is and the backyard here, just take notes that this isn't even the entire lot size. Now, while we're back here, I want to point out some of the things that you can do on Acreage that you can't do in a lot of other neighborhoods. I don't know if you can see right through those woods over there, but the builder that's building directly next door has a prime example of what a lot of people are gonna do. You have the ability, because you've got the lot size and there's no restrictions on it, to be able to build a secondary dwelling or a metal shop or a casita, store your RV, your boat. And as I mentioned, we're just 15, 20 minutes away from Lake Conroe. So if you like to fish or recreationally boat, you don't have to pay for boat storage. You can just keep it right here on your property. You also have massive driveways here. So if you're hosting parties, you got plenty of parking, or you can park on the street too. Here in Grimes County, we're just outside of Montgomery County. We are in Grimes County. You have to be on 2 acres to drill a well. So if you buy a lot with 2 acres, instead of being on city water, you can actually drill your own well to irrigate your grass. And so there's some upfront costs to that, but if you're gonna be keeping grass on 2+ acres, being able to use that well and not having that ongoing monthly cost of that water bill is gonna save you a whole lot of money. So I wanna get you back inside, show you guys the rest of this house. But before we do that, what I wanna do is I wanna sit down and tell you exactly where we're located, because there are a ton of different luxury acreage communities located around Houston. No, we're not directly in Houston, obviously, because you can't get the space in Houston because of its development. So we are out here on the fringes, on the suburbs, but we're just about 15 minutes west of Montgomery, Texas, which truly is one of my favorite Houston suburbs. It's got that rustic kind of small town Texas feel. I've labeled it in some of our other videos as classy country, and everything is pushing down Highway 105 from Conroe, even through Montgomery now, and now we are all the way out here in Plantersville. And if you've never heard of Plantersville, that is fine. I hadn't either growing up here. It was never a place we came to, but it is a place that we're starting to see a lot of development, and a lot of people are moving out this way. Now you can live out here and have a straight shot going 80 miles an hour on that brand new Highway 249 tollway that goes from Plantersville through Magnolia, through Tomball, straight down into the Houston Metroplex. So because of that accessibility, you've got brand new grocery stores there, you've got a new Home Depot, and they're bringing a lot of the restaurants that the Montgomery area really lacked. But you also have some really cool local Plantersville staples. In fact, they've got the Bernhardt Winery just 5 minutes down the road from here, which is a really cool place where they'll have live music, a fun place to go out, hang out with the family. They also have Old Oak Tap House, which is just a few minutes from the front of this community. That's a great place to catch football games. They've got this gorgeous oak tree in the front. They open up the shed at night and have live music, and it very much has that country small town feel. But you can also go another 15, 20 minutes past Montgomery, and you're very much in the mix in Conroe. You've got access to the lake and everything else that you could desire, or you could head over to Magnolia as well, which has tons of fun shopping options. So we're gonna continue to see this area explode with growth, explode with development, but right now, if you were to buy out here, you'd be getting in on that ground floor. And as I mentioned, you can easily get some of these fully custom homes starting under that $1 million price point. Now, you got the master bedroom over here, you got the pantry over here, we got some other bedrooms over here, but I wanna show you while we're on this side of the house, the garage. Because this is fully custom, you could build whatever size garage you want. Next door, we saw that they built that secondary garage, but you could make this a 4-car garage. They decided to do a 2.5-car garage. They actually opted to have taller garage doors over here, which I appreciate. And then as you come right back inside the home, you have a pretty good laundry space over here. You could have your full-size washer and dryer hookups. They've got a counter, and then you've got 10-foot ceilings with 8-foot doors. Now it comes with hollow core doors standard, but if you wanted some more substantial solid doors, you would be able to do that here with this builder too. The master bedroom sits off of the main living area and it faces directly out into this huge backyard. So you've got all the trees kind of covering it, but you're still getting a lot of light in here. And it goes from, those look to be 11 all the way up to 12-foot ceilings. So even taller ceilings here in the primary suite. You've got the two, I guess, beams that they've got running across. They painted them black to go with the more modern look. And then they even painted the ceiling green to match this king size comforter. Good size nightstands, plenty of space in this large master bedroom. You even have a seating area over here too, if you didn't catch that as we walked in. But this bathroom is killer. I'm just gonna bring you inside and show you. Typically when we see showers this big, and this thing is gigantic, it means that they skipped the bathtub. They have a bathtub here. So coming on in here, do we have to do it? We might have to do it. Sometimes I find myself a nice little bench, rinse off the day, take a moment, take a nice deep breath, and you get back up and you seize the day. I love this tile. They took it all the way up. Obviously, this is a fully enclosed shower setup here, but this is cool. I mean, this almost has like a Tron vibe to it. It's pretty neat. Let me get this closed up for us. You've got the toilet room over this direction with the door on it, so that is definitely a preference. And then you're gonna have your linen closet, which is important, often overlooked in some of these homes. And then you've got wood tile in here. So obviously this is a wet area. You don't want the carpet. They have the carpet in the master bedroom, but they've got kind of like a barnwood looking tile. And then a his and hers with the never ending mirror option. Do you know what I'm talking about? Keith, show them. The never ending mirror. They just point at each other. So you just go off into the abyss. So you're gonna have that. You can, watch your spouse get ready too while you're getting ready. And then they decided to go with granite countertops in here with the undermount sinks. They framed out the mirrors, which I do like. That's a nice touch. Good fixtures, painted the ceiling black, which is cool. So a lot of cool accents, and I love that they have the chandelier. I also love that this is a good size freestanding bathtub, but it's not right in the walkway. You're not like tripping over it. It's not protruding out. And then Keith, take them that way. I want to show you this closet. So love the built-ins. At first I was wondering if it was two separate closets, but I actually prefer there's just two separate entrances. You've got full built-in, like I said, custom on-site built-in dressers. Now, one of the reasons you're seeing me struggle to pull these out, you'll notice they didn't put any kind of handles or hardware on their cabinetry, and I was talking to them about that, and I actually appreciate that they didn't, because let's be honest, there are like 4 million options when it comes to hardware. And so they leave that up to you. They'll install them for you, but they're gonna let you go and pick them out. Just like you're gonna get to pick out everything that goes into this home. Not only are you gonna start with a fully custom floor plan, they've got 2 great architects that they work with when building these, but even when it comes down to the nitty gritty, like how to lay out the closet, you can build out your custom closet. So they can do quite literally anything that you want. So this home is actually a 3-bedroom with a study. It sits just around 2,853 square feet. You can build smaller. The minimum, as I mentioned, is 2,500 square feet, but you could go much larger. You could even go up over 4,000. But because this is 3 bedrooms, your other 2 are gonna be off of this wing of the home, and they actually connect through really nicely with a Jack and Jill bathroom. So obviously set up, I would say, ideally for kids. So if you're a family, you got those kiddos that are gonna share a bathroom, this is probably how you would want to set it up. They've got one of the closets through here. It's got a good sized walk-in closet. And then you have a couple options when you're building your home. You can either build it for the little kids or for the adults. So they've got different counter height options. They decided to build it for the adults. Kids, for better or for worse, aren't kids forever. So I actually do respect that decision. Just get your kids a little stool over here. And then this opens up nicely. They've got kind of the cool black subway tile going with the black and white theme throughout the home. But a good kind of setup, good area, shower, toilet, all kind of in one. And then you've got your other vanity with another walk-in closet. Really like the built-in shelves, love the 10-foot ceilings. And then because they office out of the model home, they kind of set this bedroom up as an office, but this is the 3rd and final bedroom. If I'm gonna move out here, I'm obviously gonna build a 4 or 5 bedroom home, but it is good to see that they've got some 3-bedroom options. You've got your coat closet here, and the last thing we didn't show you is that home office. It's directly at the front door. You've got these barn doors. These are a standard feature, which is really cool. As I was looking through their standard features list, once again, Black Oak really tries to include a lot of the features you see in the model home on that standard features list. If you come in here with us and we walk through the differences between what are upgrades. They actually have it printed out, so it's very transparent on the back of their pricing sheet and their standard features sheet. So you can see, okay, cool, the model's got, you know, $25,000 worth of upgrades, give or take. And so they're very transparent in their pricing. They are a fixed price builder. What that means is after you sit down, you contract with them, you design a custom home, they're gonna come back to you with pricing, and it's gonna be completely itemized so you can see where your money's going. That way you can be confident that your money is being well spent with this builder. Because they don't have an office, one of their big value propositions is the fact that they like to keep their costs low. They spend no money in advertising. They've been in the business working together for over 28 years. So they've got a great reputation. And so that's really where their business comes from, is word of mouth. And since they're not spending that money on those advertising dollars, it can actually go into lowering the price of the home for you. So here we are. I said they don't have an office. They don't have like an actual work office. They actually office out of the model home office. So when you come in, you'll be greeted by one of their salespeople or one of their hosts. And then I also love that this is at the front of the house. Who doesn't want a country style home without a front porch? Keith, show them that front porch. I really feel like there's no better representation of that laid back country lifestyle than the front porch of a home. You even have that really cool vertical hardy plank, white and black, giving it that farmhouse vibe. The only thing we're missing actually are some nice black polywood rocking chairs, which we could definitely hook you up with if you were to call us to buy one of these homes. Now, I'm sure you're wondering about price. Pricing in a neighborhood like this is difficult to give you right out of the gate. We're gonna give you some ranges today, and at the end of this video, the last home we're gonna show you actually has homes starting at $700,000. But building with Black Oak, you are gonna be up over that $700,000 mark. Probably gonna start around 8 and go all the way up as high as you want, depending on what features you put in the house. But the way that it works out here is different than a lot of communities. You don't actually buy everything through the builder. You'll actually go directly to the developer and purchase the lot, and then you will get to shop and pick which custom home builder you want to work with. So it's really important to figure out which one is the best. That's really where we can help you throughout this process. We've got great relationships with all of these builders, and not everybody is the right fit for each builder. And so you're gonna come in and you're gonna hear from the guys over here at Black Oak, you're gonna hear from the guys over at Precision or from Grace Point, and really see which one's gonna be the best fit for you. And the other thing too is you actually don't have to work with any of these builders. You can bring your own builder, you can buy the lot. So the sky is the limit, but the last builder we're gonna be showing you today actually has an option where they've already purchased the lot and you can just buy the house directly for them. So we've got a little bit of options for everyone. But that's the scoop over here with Black Oak, but I really want to get you over here to this builder. This is Precision Homes. We've actually never featured them as a builder on our channel, but I'm really excited to show you the differences because they do build a different product than the other builders out here. But one thing that is similar is going to be the style. You've got this Southern charm, and take note of that red brick because it's going to be a pattern as we walk throughout this home. But if you don't know already, my name's Kyler Ferris. We make these videos just for you guys so that you can know exactly what's going on here in Houston as far as housing is concerned. So if you're thinking about moving here or maybe something caught your eye, don't be shy. Just give us a quick call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or click on this QR code right here, fill out this form, and a member of our team would actually love to help you make a smooth move right here to Houston, Texas. Now come on inside and we're gonna show you everything that makes Precision Homes different from the other guys. You're standing in the office. Right whenever you come into this home, you've got a home office, pretty good size, and I love that they did the capped wooden beams. It looks like this cool old barnwood, and they even did the whole wood shiplap wall over there. Not completely staged, by the way. It's not fully, I would say, designed when it comes to in here. Pretty bare bones, but it's still got that nice clean look to it. You've got the wood look tile as you walk in. There's a lot of different flooring options. This being a custom home builder, which we'll get into over here in a second, you're gonna have a lot of different options. But as soon as you come in here, you got the cathedral ceilings, kind of similar to what we saw next door, where they match up with the back patio. But here's that brick I was telling you to take note of. They continue to bring it from the outside to the inside, and it's actually located in different parts of the home. And I really like that. I think it adds a lot of character. It takes these homes from being kind of a big sheetrock box and gives it texture and dimension to it. And then check this out too. I mean, not all of the fireplaces these days have the nice little sitting area. Great place for Christmas, hang the stockings up on this. I was gonna test it. It's actually a solid piece of wood here. So you got the solid mantle, gas log fireplace, fully bricked going all the way up. Really cool look. And then you have the 4-panel glass sliders going to the back door, so giving you those gorgeous views of the backyard, and we will be going through those here in a little bit, but I wanna start over here with the kitchen. So similar to what we saw next door, pretty common kind of living area setup. You've got the living room with the kitchen and the dining all off of one big space. Now, the difference is over here. You got the pull tabs, extra little drawer storage, and then you've got two-tone cabinets. This one, they've got the island matching, but instead of granite, you actually have the white quartz. I prefer the quartz personally. Let me know what you think, but I think the quartz is just a cleaner look than granite. Now, one thing I haven't seen is a window inside of a pantry. Check this out. Really good size. You walk in pantry area, you've got the window, and then one thing that I think the jury's out on is this microwave location. This one I really want you to comment on. Do you like this or not? I am not a fan. I will say if you're gonna put it this low, at least it's behind a door so the little kids can't get to it. But I don't think that's a great place for a microwave. I'm just saying. A lot of other cool features in this house, not a great place for the microwave. So over here, you do have a double oven. I appreciate that, especially if you're gonna be out here in the country cooking those big family meals or hosting, to be able to cook multiple things at a time. I think that is a great addition. And then they took the cabinets all the way up to the ceiling. So you've got the glass uppers, maybe you can display some cool stuff. And then they've got this wood vent hood to bring in a little bit more natural, I guess, wood tones. And I like these. These guys are pretty unique. Definitely a different look and vibe. Plenty of space in here, very open, pretty, I would say, average kitchen island. It could fit 4 bar stools. They've got 3. And then you've got the farmhouse sink with, I don't even know what they call this edge, but I like it. Looks pretty cool. The dining room is not a formal dining room, but what I appreciate about it is that you could either go with this circular table or you could go rectangle. Lots of great options. But the one thing I can tell you is that this will seat as many people as you would like. You could even go bigger on the circular table and still have plenty of room to walk around. They've got some furniture set up over here that you could pull out. But if you were to run a rectangle table long ways, easily could fit an 8-seater and then possibly even a 10. Now, I can tell you already that four panel slider is a huge upgrade. Typically, this is what would come standard, as you'd have your door to the outside, but let's come over here. Let's do it right. Let's open this up and let's use the slider and just see exactly what it does look like. Now, unfortunately, it is still pretty hot here in September, so I'm not gonna do this very long, but check this out. It's college football season. I'm looking for where you'd mount your TV, probably up there over here. You've got the speakers already built in, the fan, you got your outdoor kitchen, and then what a great yard to build a pool. I mean, I would definitely have a pool out here. I'd have my shop, some privacy, and then plenty of room for the kids to play, have playgrounds, but really great outdoor area. And then look at just how open it is. Absolutely love that. And then Keith, are we gonna play the game really quick, or we guess everything? Obviously a sink, a refrigerator, got your little drink fridge, got your gas cooktop, and then, I don't know what this one is. What are we thinking?
Trash.
You think trash? I don't think so. Nope, just an access panel. You're wrong. I'm right. I didn't guess anything, so that's why I'm right. So we'll get this closed back up, and then I'm excited to show you the rest of this house, because this home, as opposed to next door, actually has a bonus room upstairs, which is really, really, really a cool feature. And then I just gotta work out a little bit more. All right, there we go. Now you've got a lot of different directions you can go. We're gonna head this way and we're gonna show you guys the master bedroom. Now there is a lot to unpack as we come off of the main living area. Starting with the garage, you can have the options of, like I said, 3-car, 4-car garages, and we're gonna show you upstairs here in just a second, but I wanna go this way. We've got the master bedroom off of the back of the home, and there's something really cool that we're gonna show you just right there. I love that you have another exit to the back patio from this master suite, and then you've got the big cathedral ceilings, nice and open, and instead of carpet in here, they continued with the wood look tile. Real consistent theme throughout the house. If you got dogs, you definitely want tile. Don't do real hardwoods if you're gonna ruin them with those pets. But anyways, a lot of natural light, really pretty. You can see back here the lot size, a lot of established trees here on the properties here in the Cedars. And one thing that's really cool is they're gonna preserve a section of the neighborhood, and they have these really gorgeous cedar trees, hence the name the Cedars, that over, I guess, I don't know the word, they basically go over the main road up to the old house. This home up at the top of this property, I think is from like the late 1800s, early 1900s. It's super, super cool. Now, as you come over here, we're gonna start in the bathroom. This bathroom is ballin'. Look at it. You've got kind of the light French oak wood look on the cabinetry, a really pretty stone that kind of has some gold flakes in it. And then massive shower. Keith, meet me on the other side here. This is a shower room. Also too, pretty cool shower drain. Normally you just get the one little drain that clogs up. Good luck clogging that bad boy. That thing is huge. And you've got windows up here, so you can just be scrubbing and just be staring straight up at the trees. Look at the trees. You got them right there. You got the different cubby, that little nook. Oh, we got another bench here, Keith. Just take a nice little sit here. Get underneath it, just close your eyes. This one you can even look up at nature. You got the sky, the leaves. Everything's great right here in the shower. But for those of you ladies or guys, don't comment if you're a guy that bathes. But if you are, this is just for you. You got that right here. But this is what I really want to show you, the closet. You got your toilet room, but this closet is sweet. This is what everyone's looking for, I think, when it comes to a massive closet. You've got the built-in island, you've got the dresser, the makeup area, vanity, you've got plenty of hanging space, shelves that go all the way around the top, and you've got this really nice kind of custom shoe shelf. But there's one other, if I can figure it out, really cool feature. You've got the hidden room. So great place, put a little gun safe, connects through underneath the stairs. Keith, I'm just gonna walk you in there and see you on the other side. This laundry room could not get more convenient. The fact that it's connected to the master closet makes it super easy to come in, do your laundry, put all your clothes up. So you've got room for your full-size washer and dryer over here on this side. You've got the sink with the laundry soaker sink. Lots of storage cabinets, and then come on over here, something I really want to show you that I think is super cool. Not only do you have more storage, but you've got the dog wash station. You can just crank this bad boy up here. Nice little cubby hole for the dog food and the water. Get them nice and clean. Probably, I mean, you could definitely do a full-size dog here. I can just imagine maybe building a bigger one. Yeah, maybe a bigger one for some bigger dogs. I just feel like a dog, if it shakes, it's just gonna ruin the sheetrock. I like the concept. We'll build a bigger one. Got your coat hooks here. Cool little landing area off of the garage. So whether or not you're coming from downstairs, the master, or from the main living area, I like that it's got a dedicated kind of landing area. Lots of storage too, and then you can store your shoes down here. But I'm excited to show you upstairs. They've got a half bath down here, different color cabinetry, really cool countertops, and then look, you see that same theme going all the way through. Doesn't cost a lot of money. It's all about the little details. They added that brickwork, and they've got the real wood treads going all the way upstairs to this bonus room. Now this home is 3,300 square feet, so it's about 450 square feet larger than what we saw next door, and a lot of the space is gonna be up here in this bonus room. Downstairs is still a 3-bedroom home, but having this upstairs flex space over the garage makes a ton of sense. It's some of the lowest cost square footage that you can do. If I was going to build my own custom home out here on some acreage, I would not build a home without this bonus space. In fact, I would make it as large as possible because you're really just upping the square footage of the home, and you've got a place where you can be nice and loud, and it's not gonna wake anyone up downstairs other than the cars. You got a window looking out over to the front. They've got a skee ball machine, which we're gonna tear up as soon as we're done filming this video. But I love that they have a full bathroom up here. So if you did wanna do some really cool like built-in bunk beds, even though this isn't a bedroom because it's not fully closed off, you could definitely sleep some guests, and this could be a nice, massive upstairs guest suite. Now, we still have the other bedrooms up at the front of the home to show you. Precision Homes is actually doing something I haven't seen many builders do. They are including a 26 kilowatt generator with every single home purchase. You don't know how important that is with the storms that we get here in Houston. Sometimes we have some infrequent power outages, but it's really nice to know that that generator will click on within 60 seconds and you're never gonna be without power. And then one other thing that I really haven't seen other builders doing is they're giving away a brand new golf cart to the next 5 home buyers that contract to build with Precision Homes. And let me tell you something, I love my golf carts. If you can't tell, I like golf, but I also love my golf carts, and they're giving away the exact model that I own. So if you haven't seen me cruising in our other videos in my Evolution D5 golf cart, go check out our other videos, but I love it, and they're gonna be giving one away to the next 5 home buyers here, which is so cool. Now, we've got an option. You got a bedroom over here, you got a bedroom over here. This is a 3-bedroom home. We'll start up front, pretty good sized bedrooms, a lot of light. I know we say there's a lot of natural light everywhere. I mean, this room is lit up, especially because of the orientation of the home. However, pretty good size, full-size bed. You could fit a queen. It would come over to here. Because of that window, you probably wouldn't go much larger. And then one thing that I didn't really get into, so what makes this builder different than some of the others is they've got a bunch of floor plans you can choose from, or you can build custom, or you can actually even bring your own floor plan. They're completely open to whatever option you want. So like this model home, for example, is actually a variation of a floor plan they had built previously. They made a couple of tweaks and then they decided that this would be the model for them. So you could, say you loved the model, they could build this exact home or variations of it. So in this bathroom, this is gonna be the bathroom that both of these bedrooms share. It's got dual vanities, but it's not a Jack and Jill, it is a hall bath. And then I love this blue tile, actually. It's a really pretty color. And they take it almost to the ceiling. Not quite, just a little bit short, but it looks really good. And then over here, the third and final bedroom. This seems to be a larger bed. It looks like a queen, could still be a full. Maybe it's fooling me. And then over here, good walk-in closet, 10-foot ceilings, 8-foot doors, pretty wide doors too. These look wider than a normal size door actually. So these are probably ADA compliant. So nice wide, plenty of room. And then I'm gonna get you guys outside because I'm gonna tell you the exact price of this home. This exact home will run you $815,000 without the lot. Now, right now they have lots selling anywhere from 1 acre, starting around $140,000, and they even have some just over 3 acres around $300,000. And so the way that you would add that up is you would purchase the lot, and then you would have a little bit of dirt and prep work, and then there would be the cost of the home. So depending on the different lot size, you can expect to get this home as you see it at 3,300 square feet with a lot of these custom features, with that upstairs bonus room and the whole home generator, right around $1 million. And obviously if you go for that big 3 acre lot, it might run you closer to $1.1 million. But let's just say you wanna be out here in the country and you don't wanna spend $1 million, but you still want a really nice, well-appointed home. There's still one more builder that we have to show you that I think will check all of the boxes for you. If you're looking for the best bang for your buck out here in the Cedars, it does not get much better than Grace Point Homes. Grace Point has been around for a very long time. They've got a phenomenal reputation, but they really nailed it when it comes to getting that affordability in these luxury acreage communities. The home we're checking out today is a gorgeous 1-story home that sits right at 3,369 square feet. And they've got this great home office right up here at the front of the house. You got these big old double doors that you can close off. And this is a pretty good sized office space. They've got the desk right in the middle. So you got kind of the 2 sides to it. This home also has that nice covered front porch patio area. And then what I love about this model home is they've got real wood floors. This is the first model that we've seen today that they chose to do this. And these are those floors I was telling you, if you've got pets, don't get these floors. They're gorgeous, but the dogs will ruin them. But check out how wide this house is, and you are gonna be blown away when I tell you the price. This is the builder that actually has some homes starting at $689,000 right here in this community on 1+ acre lots. So you've got this massive open concept living room, kitchen, dining. We're gonna get to all of that, but let's start right over here with some of the staples of Grace Point. They've always been known for their charm, their kind of brick combination with their shiplap, and they just decided to put it right here in the middle of the living room. And I think it's really tasteful, really good 10-foot ceilings throughout, so kind of high ceiling plate. And then check this out. Who doesn't want that extra bonus living space right here on the first floor? You've got kind of a media room, playroom. This is carpeted, it's cozy, but it's big. I mean, this is a great room for a pool table or that media room. You can throw those blackout curtains up and close it up, or open up those windows, make it a nice, fun family game room. This to me is kind of that, I don't know, my dad had this growing up, where you've got the formal living and you got the game room, the TV room, where you get a big old sofa and just slouch down and have your movie nights. And this is no small dining or formal living area either. This thing is absolutely massive. You could fit a pretty good sized sectional here. They've got freestanding chairs, gas log fireplace, and then honestly, a lot of dead space. I mean, it's just a big house. You've got a 6-seater dining room table here. You could go bigger to 8, and then you've got the back patio. But I do want to show you the kitchen. Huge island. These bar stools do not do it justice. They've got 3 here. You could probably actually fit 5 and wouldn't be that crammed here. So this is wider than a lot, or is longer than a lot, but probably not wider than some. Now over here, white shaker cabinets. You don't have the two-tone, keeping it simple with the quartz countertops. A lot of good options, but here's what I will say. This is not a fully custom home. What brings that price down is the fact that a lot of the homes they're building are inventory homes. So they have their own design team that's gonna pick out a lot of the finishes for the homes for you. Or if you catch it early enough in the design phase, you might be able to have some say in what goes into the house. But the good news is Grace Point's been building really high-end homes for a long time. They've got phenomenal designers, and they have one of the coolest offices that I've seen of any builder. They are home-based right here in Montgomery, Texas, about 15 minutes from here, and they bought the White House in downtown Montgomery, completely redid it. So if you build with them, you'll get to go check that out. We've shot a video there and I love it. So you've got your built-in 5-burner gas range cooktop with your hidden vent hood here, ducted to the outside. And then I love the pull-out drawers. These are a huge plus. I have these in my home, and it's really nice to be able to fit the pots and pans in there. Good size, deep farmhouse sink, got the pendant lights. And then this is a good kitchen layout. Fridge is in a convenient space, good Bosch appliances that are nice and tucked in. And then you've got your pantry over here, wraps around the corner. And this is where a lot of the model homes are going to keep all of their floor plans. They've got a wide range of floor plans, starting at 2,600 square feet, going all the way to 4,947 square feet. So they have almost 5,000 square foot floor plans here in this community. It is that 2,700 square foot floor plan that's gonna start right below $700,000. Now, got a lot of options. You've got some bedrooms over there, but I wanna take you back over here to the master bedroom first. We'll start here in this corner. So this is probably the most spacious master bedroom that we've seen today. Tons of room, just huge king bed. You got the posts, shiplap going on the ceilings and the recessed tray ceilings. Ceilings are going from about 10 feet up to 11. And then this looks out over the backyard. You have the bronze windows. These aren't black, they look black, but just to show you, these are bronze. These are nice touch upgrades. So if you're going for a more modern look, like a black and white modern, you're gonna wanna go with those windows. Now, you got a seating area and then just so much space. Like, what a huge room. And then coming in here, everything's nice and bright, good natural light coming through. It almost feels like you're at the beach. They've got their little sand dollars, or what, starfish. Starfish, I got you. You got your deep soaker tub, walk-in shower, multi-level vanities here. So I guess this is more kind of your makeup counter with your pull-out drawer, tile flooring, and then you have 2 closets, which I really appreciate. So this would be way too small if this was the only closet. Good news is this is just one of the 2, so plenty of space. And I like that it's separated in this floor plan. So each person kind of has their own side of the bathroom. You've got 8-foot doors in this home, come standard, and then a huge second closet. People are gonna be fighting over this one. I have my idea of who would win, but I'll let y'all duke that out amongst yourselves. I mean, this is like a bowling alley, Keith. This thing is so big. They could not have that other closet, and I would talk about how impressive this closet is, even without that one, but they also have that one, which was great. Now this connects through to the garage. What I love is they have a side load garage here. So because you have the width of the lot, you can kind of hide those garage doors, give it a lot prettier curb appeal. Cool tile going on in here. They've got some built-ins. Larger than, I would say, a normal standard laundry room. Let me get the light on for you. And then you've got your half bath right here. Now, I wanna get you outside because I think what people love most about being out here in the country is the privacy, and this lot really does it justice out here. I mean, it is so quiet. I'm just gonna give it a minute. I mean, it is peaceful. These are those rocking chairs I was telling you that you would want on the front porch. Might as well have them on the back porch too. And then they even have the 4-rail kind of horse fence back over there to show you. This is a different lot shape than most, so it's not as deep, but look how wide it is. And then these are the established trees that you can get on the lots here in the Cedars. And the good news is they're pretty early stages in development. So if you come out here with our team, we'll drive you around. We got our big old lifted Texas trucks, and we can actually go pick out the exact lot for you. And a lot of people that we find come out here with us end up picking the lots based on the trees themselves that are on those lots, because that's the one thing that you really can't replace. I mean, you've got 80 years of growth going on right here on this property that, you know, you're gonna wanna be really particular about when you go to build your home. So that's it for the backyard. We gotta cut back through the living room and check out some of these other bedrooms over here. Now, most of this house has a lot of space in the right areas. They're not lacking when it comes to the bedroom sizes. You've got this huge built-in desk with a full-size bed, and it just feels nice and spacious. Great guest rooms, great kids rooms. And then we'll give you a look at what the closets look like here. So they're actually kind of walk-in, they're actually technically walk-in closets, but pretty wide, 8 feet wide, plenty of hanging space. You could probably fit a full dresser here as well. And then the ceilings in the closets go up to 10 feet. So I'm actually very impressed with the closet sizes on this home. So far, this home actually feels the most spacious out of all of them. And then you've got a full bath over here. You got one more bedroom up at the front of the house. This looks to be a queen. So this is a queen size bed. You could fit a king in here pretty easily. Yeah, I'm very impressed. Same size closet as what we saw right next door. And then last but not least, this is the ensuite. So you've got your full size bath tucked in here, full walk-in closet. And then this one's got a full size bed, but you could do a king in this room too, because these nightstands are huge and there's still plenty of space next to them. So I like what they did with the accent wall. Now, let's talk pricing when it comes to Grace Point Homes, because they definitely pack a punch and give you the most bang for your buck out of any of the builders that we're gonna see out here. This exact home behind me is for sale. Not the model, but the same exact floor plan on a lot just across the street. And what I love about Grace Point is they're skipping a lot of steps for you. And I'm gonna get to this sheet in 1 second. Most of the other builders out here, you need to come through us. We'll find the lot, we'll pick it out. You'll purchase that lot. You'll get a one-time close on a construction loan with a preferred lender that we work with all of the time, who's really good at this. And it's not that difficult of a process, but you know what's smoother than that? What's smoother than that is just showing up and finding the exact home already built that you love. And Grace Point's the only builder that has that. They have 4 move-in ready homes as of right now. And let me just run you through. They've got one that's the exact floor plan of the model, selling right now for $859,000. That's turnkey, that's completely done for you, move-in ready. There's no lot cost on top of that. But let's just say maybe your budget's even smaller than that. They've got one right now at $729,000 at 3,385 square feet. They've got one at 2,700 square feet, 2,775, and get this, $694,000. So yes, it is true. You can call us today and you can buy a home on a 1+ acre lot here in the Cedars that's completely turnkey, very similar to what you see here, right at $700,000. It doesn't get much better than that. Or you can come out here and maybe you're not looking to buy right now, but you're a couple months out. They've got one that'll be done here in December, right there at $729,000. So tons of good options for you that are move-in ready. But listen, lots of different options when it comes to builders. And there are other builders that we know that are great custom home builders that we could put you in contact with if you do think that the Cedars is right for you and your family. But let's just say you like what you see here, but you want to get some more information or you want to explore some other luxury acreage communities. Well, if your budget's a little bit higher than this one, you're going to want to check out this neighborhood right here. And let's say it's even lower than this and you want acreage, check this one out here. And as always, if you're thinking about moving to Houston, do not be shy. Just give us a call, shoot us a text, send us a quick email, or scan this QR code and a member of our team will reach out, and we would love to help you make a smooth move right here to Houston, Texas.